Hi, everybody. This is Kai, or Khayriyyah Muhammad Lightwell, coming to you from East Orange, New Jersey, Jersey girl in the house. And I'm wanting to talk with you today a little bit about like kind of my bag and where I'm coming from. I have been at the Pacific College of Health and Science, formerly known as PCOM, on the New York campus, and I'm studying herbs and acupuncture, so MSTOM, hopefully doctor. And I'm part of the old guard. I consider myself part of the old guard because I've been here since 2019. So I've seen, the pre-pandemic vibe and the bubbliness and all that jazz, and then going kind of into lockdown and then kind of emerging. So it's been an interesting evolution, and I'm really happy to be kind of talking a little bit about Black History Month and the importance and the value of me and my journey as a healer, past, present, and future. I guess we consider future and present as well. I'm a yoga instructor and a parent, and so all of those things involve healing on a day-to-day basis. Part of the things that I think one of the things that I think is interesting in regards to being a healer as a Black woman is that people often think of it in context of being American, and I am foundational Black American, and I rep that, all day. But I think there's also a part of the Black experience that predates this country, where we are coming from a land of so much resources and so much abundance and so much medicine, so much knowledge handed down in this oral tradition. And that sometimes gets lost in America, and people sort of, I stand on the shoulders for sure of Matulu Shakur and Queen Afua and Dr. Sebi, and I rep them hard. And I also stand on the shoulders of my yoga teachers and my European teachers. But I think sometimes we stop at feeling okay, well, Black in America, and that's what it is, or immigrating from the diasporic countries. But I think when I like to tap into sort of the long lineage, right, that goes back millennia, and tapping into that indigenous American energy as well. And so for me, it's one of those things that, it's an honor to be in this industry and in this role in this lifetime, but it's very purpose driven. It's very mission driven. People often ask as an acupuncturist, how much can you make doing that? And for me, it's the more interesting question would be who can you serve with that, right? What communities can you touch? And I think I'm really interested in that piece. I know the abundance will come, and that's 100% important. I'm not negating that, right? We got to get our bag, and we need to be able to feed this industry. We need to be able to support our families and actually become a place that has generational wealth and all that. And so I'm not stepping on that. So yes, pay me, pay me well, and pay me handsomely. But being a healer is sort of that, and I also do recognize the healing that I've experienced as someone, from America, and my grandmothers and my dad, rest in peace, used to always, Matu Ray, used to always sort of reference, mother wit as this concept. And people used to sort of, oh, that's mother wit. That's a home remedy that I learned from my grandma. And it's yeah, but interestingly enough, that information is now becoming to be more nuanced than people maybe gave it credit for. And that becomes that says volumes, right? So for me, I'm tapping into my grandmother's information on both sides and the women before them that had to raise children in really, really slim times and figure out how to keep them healthy and, energetic and beautiful, and all that jazz. So for me, it's a great position to be in. I am thankful every day. I'm also tired every day. But yeah, this is all kind of what it means to me to be a future healer, as a Chinese herbalist and acupuncturist, and definitely hats off and on, it's cold, to my Southeast Asian and Asian healers who have, divined this medicine, and all the ancients that came before, and the Europeans who helped sort of distill it down and translate it into a language that I certainly can understand as an English speaker. And then the ancients, the people on the continent, the mother continent of Africa. So I'm just super thankful how we all tie together and actually create this beautiful tapestry, this montage that is humanity, right? Because we're trying to evolve, and that's really something that humanity is having a hard time at, I think, right now. And so people that are healers or light bearers or guides, right? We're going to be here to help this society, this humanity, this personhood evolve and lift up. And so I wouldn't be anything else right now. And I'm excited for the ride. So thank you so much for highlighting us. And here's the future us. Keep it coming, keep it going. And thank you to all my teachers, past and present and future. All right. Peace out.